So where we are? We are in the chapter 8, prose 1.8. Oh, wait. Yeah, now it will come. Okay, I think so. We had completed this also. Hmm. One, three pages are left. I think so. One, two, and three. Yeah, till here I completed. Coming back to last. Okay. So, in short, our group was interested in almost anything under the sun. So here our writer is saying that our group is interested in anything under the sun, which means everything they are interested, whatever things are there under the sun, they are interested in. Okay, and which concern human life and existence. So they are actually interested in anything, everything which is related to human and existence. I was immediately attracted to the group and developed immense and deep interest in all the branches of knowledge. So the writer is saying that his group were interested in all the things and they study whatever things are there under the sun which is related to the human and existence. And he was attracted to the group and he started interested in all the branches of knowledge. None of the subjects were part of our curriculum in IIT. So when he was studying in IIT, he was doing as mechanical engineer. So here, this kind of subjects, he like he was interested. So those subjects are not there. Okay, those subject was not part of curriculum in IIT. But again, I never studied for scoring marks in any examination. Okay, but again, so he's saying, but again, I never studied for scoring marks in any examination. Okay, so again, he never studied for scoring scoring marks in any examination. He never studied for scoring marks in any examination. And here was a sea of knowledge in front of me, which I thought was necessary to pass the examination of life, which was far more important than just passing IIT exam. So he's saying that there were in the like he was interested to the group and this group were interested in studies. So he was also interested in various studies and that studies was not a part of his curriculum. That study was the part of the life. Like if you study those things, you will be pass the examination because there are so much knowledge, and if you gain that knowledge you will pass the life examination. Okay, so in short he is saying that in this world without curriculum also there are so many things are there to learn, and if you are able to learn those things then you will improve. Okay, it is very difficult to become a master or an expert in all those subjects. It is very difficult. It is what? It is very difficult to become a master or an expert in all the subject, but it is very important for me to understand at least the basic principle of most of the subject. So he is saying that it is very difficult to become an expert in this subject because the subjects are various subject, philosophy, psychology. This expert in this subject is very difficult, but for me, but he is saying that, but it was very important for me to understand the at least the basic importance, basic principle of most of the subject. So he's saying that there are various subjects are there and we cannot, like he cannot be an expert in that subject, but he can understand the basic principle of that particular subject. Okay, any of us could easily top the GRE examination, and migrate to US. So he is saying that in our group, like we have so much knowledge, we are so much intelligent that we can able to crack the graduate exam, like GRE exam, and we can settle in US. However, that thought never even touch our that thought never even touch our minds to understand the world and how it works, and serving India and her people was far more important to us. So he's saying that, however, this thing never influenced our mind to crack the GRE and settle in US. So to understand the world and how it works, and serving India and her people for more important. So he's saying that our group were so much intelligent, like like we all can give the entrance exam and we can settle in US, but we were more interested in to stay in India, develop our country. We were more interested in that. Therefore, therefore, I plunge into all these branches of knowledge. Therefore, the writer is saying that I divided into all of these branches knowledge, and it was period of uh, rebirth for me. So then he's saying that that's the main reason. Like I gained this knowledge, and I gained this knowledge in a categorized way, and for me it was a renaissance for me. Like I am rebirth because of new knowledge. My soul is a rebirth. And we used to discuss about relativity, like in our group we are discussing about the topic like relativity, big bang theory, aesthetics, literature, philosophy, economics, and many other subjects every day until into the late night, until until into the late night. My cupboard was full of books on a variety of topics. My cupboard was full of books on variety of topics. Okay, my cupboard was full of books, variety of topics. Okay, and it is only because of the human curiosity that we have been able to make such a great progress in science and tech. So he's saying that it is only because of human, like in my cupboard there were so many books back there. And why? Because humans are very curious, like even I was very curious. So that's why I have a lots of book like philosophy, because in our group we all are talking with the topics like philosophy, psychology, economics, all the subjects. Okay, and I have like it is only because of human curiosity that we are able to make a progress in science and tech and social science. I have a number of limitation, but one thing I am proud of is the curiosity, humility, and humanity. So the writer is saying that I am very uh, I have a number of limitations. Like in my life, there is a number of limitations, but I'm very proud of it that because of human are curious, human are humanity and humilities, concern for our fellow human beings. Like we are concerned for our human beings, other human beings. I learned this value during my IIT days, and also become a firm believer in rationalism. Okay, the rationalism, the practice of basing opinions and action on reason and knowledge. So rationalism is nothing but the writer is saying that I'm I have a limitation in my life, but I'm very proud of it about the human are curious, human are humiliated, human are humanity. And then he's saying that I have a very strong belief on rationalism and equality for all the caste, creed, race, gender, and religion. So he's saying that I am a very strong belief on the caste, creed, and race, rationalism. Like everything, everyone should be equal. And I started treating the nature of God, and human as a religion. I passed from IIT and joined a non-violent social movement. I passed from IIT. I passed from IIT and joined a non-violent social movement for tribals. Okay, I passed from IIT. I passed from IIT and joined a social movement. Like when I passed, because I'm interested in social worker. So the writer is saying that he passed the IIT and joined a movement for tribals with with Sarvodaya. With Sarvodaya, there was an organization, and participated in a peaceful satyagraha and went to jail 10 days. So he worked for the NGO, or he worked in Satya, like Sarvodaya, it is one NGO, like he worked for them, and for serving the people, and even he went to the jail for 10 days and came back to Mumbai, was jobless. Like after the job, like he was a jobless, and for a while worked for 125 rupees per month to supervise work at night shift. Like he is getting 125 to supervise work at night shift in a mechanical workshop, and changed 13 houses in Mumbai, and finally settled in IT, and finally studied information technology as my career. And I spent 32 years in IT, out of which I was a chief executive officer or MD or the software head for 24 years for large global. So I'm stopping here. We don't have time. Like one page we had done. So he was a, like after his job, like when he worked in NGO, he got jail in 10 days, and when he came back he was a total jobless, and he got the job of 125 rupees per month, and he changes 13 houses, and finally he got a job in IT company, and he spent 32 years there. Okay, in as a chief executive or managing director. I'm stopping here. We will continue later.